Who should start week 1 at 3 technique defensive tackle? That's Buckner's position. Maverick, you start.
Well, I think. Are you saying like who is the guy that would be announced coming out of the tunnel, or who will lead the team in snaps at that?
Well, answer it however you want. How should they handle that position?
Well, I think Kinlaw should get alongside DJ Jones the most snaps inside, a combination of those two and Eric Armstead on the inside. But I think, Armstead excelled kind of in that hybrid role last year, but I would like the majority of the snaps, at least week 1, to be DJ Jones and Eric Armstead on the inside.
Okay. DJ Jones, not Kinlaw yet. I still think Kinlaw is going to be more limited in terms of snaps. What's up?
DJ Jones is the nose tackle. We know DJ Jones is going to start at 2I. Who's going to start at the 3 next to DJ Jones is my question.
Oh yeah. Okay, then Armstead is going to get some look there too. I know. Maybe they do roll Kinlaw then, because they're probably, if they're throwing the kitchen sink at Brennan Ayuk, then Kinlaw, hey man, we can't throw favoritism. You were Buckner's replacement. We have no choice but to play you here. And even though he's going to get beat, he's probably not going to look good early on. But like I said, I've been holding true to this since he got drafted. He's not gonna look too great in the first half, but second half, I would expect him. You would think that's the plan, that he starts ascending higher and starts becoming dominant. And by the time it's getting close to the playoffs, and it's like, all right, you can definitely tell this guy's coming into his own. He's not Buckner, but he's definitely holding his own. He's making an impact out there. So it does behoove him, just throw him out there and at least feast on it, because they're not going to double team him. We talked about how Eric Armstead's not going to get 10 sacks because he's going to get more of the attention. So Kinlaw, we need you to get that confidence in early and just try to correct him on the go in terms of run defense.
Okay, Jack, what do you think?
Armstead's going to be the starter. You're not going to pay the guy that kind of money and have him not be a starter from the beginning. He's going to be the starter, though. There's going to be a rotation with him and Kinlaw, but I would say it's going to be Armstead.
So you think Armstead will play 3 technique this year?
He's not going to be playing out on the end. We know that.
Oh, okay.
So, you're going to see him you're going to see him play a lot more, I think, in the inside.
Sure.
If he's on the outside, then obviously it's going to be Kinlaw will be in there. So maybe what we're looking at is really on your base downs, you got Armstead out on the end, and when it goes to our nickel and dime, then he's sliding down inside.
Right, exactly. That's what they usually do. They have Armstead at end on in the base defense in the wide 9. They move him inside. So yeah, look, I wouldn't be against moving Armstead into 3 technique full time, because I think everyone expected Javon Kinlaw to just fill in and take DeForest Buckner's job. It's the same number. He looks alike, the same kind of build. But I don't see it from him. From the defensive tackles, from what I've seen, you could argue that Kentavious Street has played better in camp. Kevin Givens has played better in camp. They're both powerful bull rushers without a lot of finesse to their pass rush, but Kentavious Street and Givens their pads are way lower. It's like Kinlaw is just very high in terms of how he plays, and I think that's kind of just the rookie in him. So maybe he'll start, but I think he should definitely be in a rotation. And then when the nickel defense comes along and you're in a pass rush mode, it's 3rd and 6. I don't think from what he's shown that he necessarily should be one of the top 4 guys in their pass rush. I think D Ford, Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, of course, but DJ Jones looks fantastic. He really looks like he's a good pass rusher, and I think he showed it in games towards the end of last season before he got hurt. So it'll be interesting to see how they manage it. I think basically they could do is use Armstead, Bosa, and Ford as much as possible, and then have a rotation of the 3rd guy. Kinlaw, a little bit of Street, a little bit of Thomas, a little bit of, I wasn't going to do the Lou Bega song. Okay. Let's move on.
He's a big dude, but he's also very athletic. Look what he did in the first game against Seattle when he chased down Russell Wilson for a sack. So this is the guy that's got some wheels on him for a big guy.
Right. You could argue that their best 3rd down defensive line lineup is Ford and Bosa on the outside and Jones and Armstead inside. Mm-hmm. You could argue that's their best lineup regardless of situation. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down. In fact, I think it is.
Right.
Yeah, as long as Armstead can hold up in the interior in a wide 9, which they felt Buckner couldn't because he's so high cut and lean.